Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole? Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and of course, as of 2022, Formula One. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Tsunoda, Stroll, Colapinto, Albon and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Hülkenberg, Behrman, Carlos Sainz and Aaron, Gasly, Hamilton, Isaac Hadjar and Gabriel Bortoleto, Hayes, Doohan, Ocon and Joshua Pierce rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday, but in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, radio check, radio check. Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, Sonny. Okay, that's Aaron behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
And it's the checkered flag for your Grand Prix race winner, Oscar Piastri.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And your winner today, the man from down under, congratulations, Oscar Piastri. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.